fuck out of bed, bitch. Go.
You're finished. Stop.
Get up. They got no up. Gotta wake up. Gotta wake up, bitch. Get up.
Oh.
Get up. Get up.
Launch the counterattack. Yo, still the best damn intro in all of FMA podcast land. What's up, everybody? My name is Gian. Welcome to another episode of FMA Dumpster Fire podcast. Today's going to be a short one, I hope. I just wanted to take a moment to talk a little bit about what the guys at the Boudoir are doing. For those of you guys who don't know, the Boudoir is like my local crew here. They're comprised of just some stellar, phenomenal martial artists from really all walks of the martial path, you know, from JKD, Muay Thai, boxing, jiu-jitsu, of course, Filipino martial arts. And they gather here in my garage. And over the last 3 years, all we've done really is work on ourselves as far as their expression of the art. We do a lot of pressure testing, light pressure testing, heavy pressure testing. We spar a lot. And recently we've been releasing these videos really off of our findings off the Boudoir Fight Lab. By the way, if you haven't already joined, check out the Boudoir Fight Lab on Facebook. It's a private group. If you answer the questions correctly, we'll let you in and we can get to it. So far, we've released the framework, which is by the way, all of these modules are super short, under an hour, right? It's not like 3 to 5 hours. And they're not super short. They're appropriately short, I think, for what I believe martial artists are looking for. They're not really looking to sit down for 4 hours and watch an entire philosophical diatribe about what the jab is all about. For the most part, and really this is coming from my experience with jiu-jitsu people, is a lot of folks have already a base understanding of the art. And so they just want to get to the meat and potatoes of a tutorial video. Too often, like tutorial videos will show something and then we'll do a whole lot of talking and then they'll show it again or some variation of it, like super far downstream, that it might be a great first viewing, but it doesn't really lend itself to being like a quick reference type of tutorial, right? So if I wanted to know how to set up this particular arm bar, I don't want to have to scrub and scroll and deal with the Wi-Fi connectivity and try to find that one gem that I'm looking for 13 minutes into video 5 of volume 1. So the Boudoir videos really address some of what we perceive to be, they're not really deficiencies, because I know some people like to watch super detailed stuff, but Boudoir videos get to the point. It often starts with, within the first 10 seconds, showing you the thing that we're trying to teach, and then it goes on to an explanation, and then it ends with another visual representation of that thing we're trying to teach. So if you've already gone through a first viewing, all you got to do is watch like the first 10 seconds to get a refresher, or the last 15 seconds to get a refresher. So this is how the Boudoir videos are put together. And also, like I said, it's not like we're not teaching you JKD. Like, we're not teaching you Pikiti Tertia. We're not even teaching you Pikiti Tertia footwork. We're teaching you a hand-selected couple of footwork models, really sticking to the principles and fundamentals, and then using the Boudoir methodology to share with you how to develop your own drills from within those base foundations. We're going to share with you variations. So the last one we did was Lakan Guru Justin Patricio Fernando doing really essentially 4 fundamental Pikiti Tertia footwork patterns or footwork models, and then a whole buttload of variations. And we rifle through the variations very quickly, because once you know the foundation, it's like, yeah, all right, I don't need the whole thing explained to me. this is another benefit of it being a video, is that, if you miss something, if you were in a seminar, you'd put up your hand and you take up class time. Here, you just rewind, right? So I'm going to show you a little video about what this is all about. Again, this is not all of Pikiti Tertia. It is not footwork in general. It's hand-selected concepts from Pikiti Tertia that has been expanded to work for knife, empty hand, and stick work. So once again, this is with Justin Patricio Fernando and Coach Steve Dinamo. Of course, I filmed it, and of course, we filmed it right here at the Boudoir in the garage because it's here. So I'm going to show you a quick video. This is the promo video. This is the first look of the promo video. Fundamental footwork, Justin Patricio Fernando, Coach Steve Dinamo, the Boudoir. When it comes to fighting, footwork and mobility is king, and it's often neglected. In Filipino martial arts, the Pikiti Tertia system is a notable standout for its focus on footwork. In this video, Boudoir members Justin Patricio Fernando and Coach Steve Dinamo take 4 fundamental footwork models and demonstrate just how far each one can be expanded in both training and application. They begin by showing its very basic iteration so that even those with no FMA background can get started. The video then rapidly introduces drill variations that progressively challenge the student's understanding and ability to execute them in a vacuum. In this vacuum, the drills serve as a functional warm-up, a cardio exercise, or as a refresher to mitigate the loss of perishable skills. Each foundational footwork model is then integrated with upper body movements, including defensive structures, striking, and body angling. In the second half of this 9-part series, the footwork concepts are challenged through the use of a training partner holding mitts or wearing safety gear in order to begin a more dynamic practice. The tutorial lessons are interspersed with tactical considerations and coaching for application relating to empty hand, stick fighting, and counter-offensive knife applications. If you're up to the task, the directions for purchasing this video will be in the description. Please note that availability is cyclical, which means there is a very limited window of time when it is available. Thanks for watching. Boom. So there it is. Again, it's a short module. You can pick it up, learn it. Great for people who have no Filipino martial arts or little Filipino martial arts experience, or if you happen to find yourself like geographically isolated from in-person training and you're looking for a focused set of things to work on. I think this is great for that. I also think that there's something here for more advanced practitioners, particularly instructors who probably know most of this stuff, but they're refreshers and things like those are important, right? Like I know advanced people who see a jab and they're like, oh, I saw something new. So this could be one of those things. I think it's great, super watchable. You can sit down and watch the whole thing in under an hour. Do take notes because some of this stuff evolves rather quickly. Like I said, you'll see the foundational basic iteration and then like rifling through potential variations. Also gives you some guidelines on really how to evolve these drills for yourself. So that's it for now. Super highly recommended. Look for other Boudoir releases to come out in the future. We're typically selling them for only a 2-week period of time because it becomes a little bit problematic handling all of the transactions one by one. It's not yet automated. So the framework has come and gone, and that was with myself and Coach Steve. The FU Stick Fighting Tactics by Mark Medeiros has come and gone. Both did really well. I hope this one does as well. It's not like as exciting, but it's definitely right up there as far as value for those who are actually going to take the time to train these concepts. And that's it. Thank you guys for watching. Send me an email if you have any questions. But if you want to get this video, hop on PayPal. Oh, by the way, all the Boudoir videos are going to be $15. And the reason we do that is like they don't really go on sale. I don't know. Sometimes I watch martial arts tutorial marketing and promo online, and it's like regular price $500, but today it's $399. We don't want to do that, and we don't want to price it so high that it becomes inaccessible. And again, the modules are short, super focused. So it's, I think about it. This, like, there's a ton of value into like $15, right? Like, Zoom lessons are great because you can have direct interaction with the instructor, but then it's like, to get the material out of them, you have to watch like a 1 hour, 2 hour presentation. And it's like, where was this part where Tuhan showed me how to do this thing? So this is not that. That's great. Zoom lessons are great. I think polished short module videos are the way to go. But here's the kicker. If you purchase this thing, this $15, not only will you get 9 chapters of fully edited high resolution videos that's yours to keep forever and ever, we're also going to drop bonus material on there. And for anybody whose email that we have because they've purchased this, we're also going to do a live Zoom session totally free for the people who already paid the $15 to get the video. And here's why I think this is a better idea. I think this is a better idea because once you give somebody the learning material and they presumably train it, then the Zoom session can be a kind of like a refinement workshop, a question and answer period where we're not starting from like the very beginning. Instead, we are elaborating or evolving or progressing concepts that were already, learned. Not that you ever stop learning or practicing footwork, but I just think this is a much better way. And by the way, guys, feel free to do this. I think that instead of just promoting, I'm doing a Zoom session and it's $40 for like this 4-hour Zoom session or whatever, right? Record your material, edit it, put some thought into that presentation, how you want it to be sequenced, right? And then provide a free Zoom session for the people who purchased it. Right now, the way it works, it's typically backwards, right? Like, you pay for the Zoom session and then you get the recording. So this is a way kind of do it backwards. Go get the recording first, train it out, and then the Zoom session, therefore, can be much more focused on the material taught. Anyway, just as an idea, right? Might be a good idea. Might be inaccessible for some. It could be like brilliant for others. Go ahead and steal it. But anyway, short modules, that's the way to go. And here's one that I'm recommending from my homeboy, Justin Patricio Fernando, and Coach Steve Dinamo. So hope you guys enjoy that. Yeah, leave me a comment or like all that stuff. Appreciate you guys. I think I'm going to get back into doing more of these podcasts in the near future. There's a lot of people that I want to talk Filipino martial arts with, and I kind of miss it. So I'm going to do more. For now, peace out.
Get the fuck out of bed, bitch. Go.